Alrighty then. Been a few weeks, hasn't it? I do apologize. It's December, November, just super busy, and then I'm like, no, I'm doing my own thing, and then it's been super stressful, and I forced myself to get on here today. I'm like, I have to get on here and do this, and got people waiting, and just been down. Not a lot of work lately, so yeah. But anyway, that's enough about that. So, just a couple of songs I've been thinking about this whole time, and this first one that we're going to visit is called 1984. It's from Slaughter to Prevail, and when I saw that they had a song named 1984, like, first off, it was like, coincidence, because I'm reading that book. I've heard so many references, like 1984, the book, and so it was at the bookstore the other day. I went for something else, and it was facing out, and I was like, that book, and so I started reading it. I'm like chapter 4, I think, and then, man, I've read almost every Stephen King book there is, and I'm like, this book is scarier than all of them. It's like, wow. Okay, either this guy was just before his time, or he's a time traveler and he knows what the future is going to be, or like what today is going to be like, because there are so many things in that book that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's happening right now. And that's where a lot of things came, like thought police. I'm like, wait, that actually had an origin? That was this book. There's a lot of different words and names in this book that I'm like, oh, that's where it came from. And I'm like, I don't know, are people like in charge? They read the book and they like it and they're trying to do it? Or okay, anyway, sorry, conspiracy theories. But I thought it was a bit ironic that a Russian band would make a song called 1984, because this whole book is about basically communism. and I was like, are the Russians even warning us we're going in the wrong direction? But so I looked up some meaning for the lyrics, and it does mention the book, and yeah, it is primarily with topics of totalitarianism and living under a surveillance of state, but that's not all the book is about. It said it was inspired by the Ukraine war, and that it says here that despite being Russians, they are against what their homeland is doing in Ukraine, which is pretty gutsy. However, I guess they've phrased it in a way that it's like, okay, we're not for Russia or Ukraine, we're just against war, which is also a good thing, to be against war. Let's see, down here, see, 1984, well, one of the things is about warfare, which is, I'm like, they had to name it 1984 for some reason. Song talks about how it feels to be minding your business in your own house with your family, only to be approached by aggressive troops, and you're not in a position to defend yourself. Let's see. Stop the bloodshed. Yeah, there was something down here. Let me see. Yeah, so the book, it's like citizens are indoctrinated, their children especially, they started in the school, always under surveillance, and then I thought, yeah, something interesting was about war, I'm like, wait, no, that reminds me of that like motto of the guy in this book. He works for the Ministry of Truth, which I was like, and their slogans are "War is peace." So, and there's just constant war in this book. They are constantly at war. So they believe that freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. And I'm like, wow. But that war is peace part definitely kind of, and I hate to say it, the book kind of reminds me of places like China and Russia, and the way the United States is going right now. But yeah, I agree with these guys. Don't need any war. War is, I mean, sometimes you have to do it for peace, but like World War I, World War II, stuff like that. But sometimes, like this Russian-Ukraine thing, I'm like, no. If we can avoid war, let's avoid it. But yeah, that was kind of, I'm still kind of sus. I'm like, maybe they were trying to say something, except the lyrics themselves were about war. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to say to skip the lyrics. Oh well, they'll pop up somewhere. But it was talking about like marching troops, stop the violence, stop the bloodshed, stuff like that. So definitely about wartime. Okay, so anyway, let's listen to this. I guess I've only heard three other. I did Barbie Girl, but two of their own. I heard Demolisher, which actually kind of grew on me. It's fun to listen to that sometimes, and Baba Yaga, which I absolutely love. That thing gets stuck in my head all the time. So, hoping for another good one here. That started suddenly. I wasn't ready. Okay, let's start again. Wait for it. There we go. Yeah. It just sounds like him.
What if it's a bird? If this decision that you lost it was positioned on the Bible, and you always see the found just this dead. I see the mountain too. See the teeth and down in the face of the pain. Yeah, I figure out the whole I'm passing pain. Don't feel like the glow is at the road. Please stop the violence. Please stop the innocent knife. Look in the eyes of the children who are scared. And remember yourself. Please stop the violence. Please stop the innocent knife. My brother, and I believe in memory. And I believe in Prevail.
So much energy. Like, whoa, stop the violence. And I'm like, whoa. But, man, I wish I had printed the lyrics out so I could, I mean, I'm assuming it's all in English, but, because I can't understand some of the stuff he's saying, but the scars on his face, I had never noticed those before. Is that just for this music video, or does he actually have scars on his face? Like, what are they from? I can probably look that up, but if nobody knows, then I'll look it up. But I know people like to tell me stuff, so let's get it.
My brother, and I believe in memory. And I believe in Prevail. Pretend, you're not you to pretend. You don't see the shit, pretend. This is what you want, pretend.
Got my hair that I need to be. These guys, so much energy. I want to get one of those masks and like wear it for Halloween and see if anybody actually knows who it is. That'd be so fun. I can't go shirtless, but I'll have to get one of their other music videos and see. But the mask, totally. See if anybody. There's one person that might know, but other than that, I don't think anybody's gonna know who it is. It'll be interesting though. It's funny. I've only listened to a couple of their songs, but the second this one started, I was like, it was like, yeah, that's Slaughter to Prevail. There they are. Especially that really high guitar thing they do, like my guitar playing. Anyway, woo, scary face. I don't know if that looks real or not. If that's Scar. I like his tough face.
Your job is so full, instead of below. And you will never live your life.
Ooh, nice kick. It is the end. Dang. Okay. Dang. I think I've come a long way to be like, oh, it's over. I don't know, but there are certain kinds of like deathcore, metalcore that, I mean, they're fun. It's nothing I would really listen to, but then there's like, I don't know, they're just kind of like, it's different. These guys are different. I actually enjoy listening to the ones that I've heard so far. I actually enjoy listening to them. There's like something more to them. I don't know. Anyway, so that was Slaughter to Prevail, 1984. Okay, I'm scared to see how long this music video reaction video is going to be. 14? I was thinking more 20, but thank goodness it isn't. So awesome! I really do want to do more from these guys. Like, what are some of your favorites that I haven't reacted to yet? I'd love to know. So yeah, that's all I got for this one. So comment and like and subscribe, and come and see me on my social media. Come say hello. P.O. Box is still open. Oh, I just got a t-shirt. It got like lost in the mail, and then all of a sudden it was like, you have a package in your P.O. box, and I was like, yay! And I've got 2 of them now. I've got 2 different Slipknot shirts that I can wear around town, and people can look at me weird. I know. Actually, some people like it, but there's a lot of people around that look at my shirt and they're like, it's kind of fun. Okay, anyway, so that's all I got for this one. So I'll see everybody next time.